Well, hi Scorpios, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of your reading will be in the first part of the reading. So, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Scorpios. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. And I would check your moon sign, because that is your private and emotional self. All cards are male or female. You may also seek a private reading from someone that you trust if it does not resonate with you. So the overall energy here of this reading is the Seven of Wands. You're on guard. You're blocking something here. Pretty fiercely. Self-protection. This surrounds your entire reading. I need to read on. Let's find out why. There's something that you do not want to come in. You're trying to stave off. Up here in your highest energy is the Nine of Swords. So whatever this is really got you in your head. It's like every spare moment you have, you know, even before you fall asleep at night, you have all these swords of truth and clarity coming through your head over and over. And it's just like almost torturous. It's like, what happened here? So sometimes this can be guilt. Sometimes this can be self-blame, or sometimes it's usually like, how did this happen? Why didn't I see this coming? Things like that. But you're very much on guard because of the way you're feeling here. About a relationship, I have the Ten of Cups. This is someone that maybe you were committed to, or you just have a lot of love, rainbows and sunshine. I mean, a big exchange of love. There's children involved, so there might be children here involved in this reading. But yeah, so you're on guard about this whole relationship. Something has happened. You've been reaching out to the Hangman, to the universe, with the Hangman card being here. And the Hangman is the card for enlightenment. So I always like to look, strongly around these types of cards. So for one thing, the Hangman, they know about this relationship. They know that you're up in your head about this, whatever has happened. They know that you're in this mood of blocking this entire relationship. But they're giving you reassurance that the Wheel of Fortune is involved here. So no matter which way this goes, it will be for your better. You can't stop the wheel. Once the universe gets involved and that wheel starts spinning, you may be able to slow it down sometime, but you can't stop it. It will move you towards something for your better, no matter how much pain you're in right now. We have the Two of Pentacles under the Nine of Swords and next to the Seven of Wands. The Two of Pentacles, it's so confusing. It's like, I think you need to be stable. You need to be grounded. You're not. You're kind of flip-flopping here. It's almost like a roller coaster ride. It's a rocky ride. We got ships bouncing around on the waters out there. We got the pentacles, going in this loop-de-loop. And it's like, this infinity symbol is really standing out to me today. And it tells me, I think you're going to, if you follow your intuition, you're going to work out exactly what it is that you need to do in order to enter this life cycle that is much better for you. That might involve the blocking. You really are getting fiercely in this place of not allowing some energy, whatever happened around you. You're mad, you're frustrated, you are confused. Okay, So I have the Six of Cups under that Two of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. This is a soulmate card. This could be from someone you've known from your past, since childhood, that is causing all this. Or, you know, it is a soulmate card, so you definitely known them from another life. This is the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it, and it still be sincere, and that is a flower. So I feel like either this was a young relationship, or it's a relationship with someone that you've reconnected with, or it's just a soulmate from another life. Now, just because someone's a soulmate does not mean you need to be with them. We have tons of soulmates out here in the world. Tons. So that's the connection, though. And it draws you together because there's a familiarity, if I could ever say that right, between the two of you. And so it pulls you together. And right next to that Six of Cups and under all this blocking is a Page of Pentacles. Yeah, where is that pentacle? Hey, that's what you're waiting for. It's like, what is going on here? Because this Page of Pentacles is right next to the Seven of Pentacles. Waiting and waiting for that offer. Waiting and waiting for an offer from a soulmate to ground this relationship. Move it to the next level. You are moving forward. I need to remind you of that. No matter what happens here, you are moving forward for your better. So I don't know if it's going to be with them or without them. Let's see what the second part of this reading says. Boy, you are really on guard, and you are really upset about this situation and this reading. So like I said, if it resonates so far, it might be your reading. If it doesn't, it probably is not your reading, and I would check your moon sign. So let's see what we have here for Scorpios. A lot of healing. Scorpios. Oh. Okay, so Scorpios, up here in your highest energy, I have the Eight of Pentacles. This is next to that Hangman too, trying to enlighten you. This is about working, focusing, building on a relationship. This is what you've been wanting to do. It wasn't happening. There's a lot of love being exchanged, and people probably see you as a couple with this card here. But as far as between the two of you and advancing this relationship to another higher level, I feel like you've been more focused than they have. At least you feel that way. It's next to the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, it's that feeling of being rejected. It's like this feeling of being left out in the cold. I feel like they're taking you for granted, you know, and I feel like you're feeling like they're taking you for granted here. And they just not taking regards to your feelings and to your situations, and they make you cry. There's and that's becoming toxic, very toxic to you. This is a card for Capricorn, only because of the horns. But this card is very toxic. It's like being attached to someone who's attached to something else. Now this might be a clue for you. That might be why they're not stepping up to the plate with any type of commitment in this relationship. They might be tied to something, like anything from addictions to a third party. So something that is becoming toxic. It could be a mother. It could be a child that is really making this relationship toxic. And I say child too because there's children dancing here in this card. And there's something going on which is causing them to neglect this relationship. And you are really, really feeling it. I have the Four of Swords here under the Eight of Pentacles and next to the Wheel of Fortune. Where you're going in, see, you're spending this time alone. See, you're alone in bed, thoughts running through your head. Well, with the Four of Swords, you're also healing, okay, during this time that you spend alone. So when you're not like sobbing, or you're not like just being up in your head, you're more seeking advice from the universe. You're soul searching. You could be meditating, praying. It's very spiritual. See the stained glass windows? When you do spend your time alone. And this is, you know, right next to that Wheel of Fortune. There are things that you need to learn. Swords of truth and clarity. So there's some truth and clarity that needs to come to you about what is going on in order to move forward here. And it's going to help you move forward for your better. I have the Magician next to the Four of Swords, and under this feeling of rejection and loneliness, there's the infinity symbol again, the symbol of intuition and knowing. And so you know you have all the tools to make a relationship work. As a matter of fact, you've been working on this one, and you just like, it's very hurtful to think that you're putting the work in and they're not. But the Magician here is they're manifesting. You have the tools to manifest just what it is that you want. And I think you're figuring this out through all this healing that you've been doing with this Four of Swords. So on the other side of the Magician, I have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is your energy. Male or female, remember? Holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and you have your hand on your hip with the other hand, and you're ready to get up and move forward. And you're manifesting this by blocking this relationship. You're in this mode like, God, if they can't step up, I'm moving forward. And so far I do not see them stepping up. I do see that there's toxic energy. I do see that something is causing, some outside force is causing this conflict and this pain that you're going through here in this reading. You waiting for that commitment or some kind of stability to come through here on this relationship is the Fool. Right next to it, and right under the Four of Swords. This is like throwing caution to the wind. It's like leaping into something without really giving it a lot of thought. It's fun at the time. It's carefree, but it's like dancing along with your head in the clouds until you come to the edge of a cliff. And someone always comes to the edge of the cliff, and someone's always starts looking towards the future. And I feel like you did, and they didn't. Or they aren't looking towards the future. They're kind of stuck in some sort of toxic energy, which is rubbing off on you, and you're getting done with it totally. I have the Ace of Pentacles next to the Fool card, and under the Magician. So this is what you're looking for. It's that offer. It's that commitment. It's that pentacle. So you've been building all those pentacles and waiting for an offer. You know what? You might be manifesting them to come back in. It looks like you are manifesting them to come back in after you go through all this pain. You are moving into a new life cycle. It is one for your better. I think there's been time alone, definitely time alone. You've got cards here like the Four of Swords is time alone, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a separation here between you and whoever this person is, because you blocked them because they weren't stepping up to the plate. They're coming back in with an offer. They have a big offer here. So, you know, you wonder, why do they want to stay in this energy of the Fool? They're coming in with an offer. There's some sort of spiritual lesson that was learned here. And I think it's through all this meditating, all this praying, all this soul searching. It's like you had something you had to go through in order to move forward for your better. And they were part of your spiritual lesson. So you're moving forward. You're moving forward from the spiritual lesson. And there's an offer coming in. And this is of security and stability. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They've been blowing this horn on you to teach you a spiritual lesson, and you've awakened to it. This is what's helping move everything along. Spiritual lessons are very difficult to get through, as you can see. But it does look like it's going to work out, because I do see an offer coming in, and this is the Ace of Pentacles. This isn't just the Page of Pentacles, this is the Ace. Bottom card. Communication. It's going to start with a text or a phone call, video chat, whatever, through the airways, and it's going to be back and forth, and it's going to be about working on this relationship. They're going to want to work on it. That is part of this pentacle right here. So it may start with, let's try this again, let's try this better, let me try harder. The Hangman is enlightening you that they're going to reach out to you. Either that or you're going to reach out to them, but I think they're going to reach out to you and want to start anew and to really give this relationship a serious look. And it just looks like you're going to be moving forward for your better here. And all this waiting is coming to an end. You already put it to an end, but, you know, with this soulmate. But the thing is, they're coming back in. There's an offer coming in. And it's going to start with an unexpected, probably, text or phone call about, I don't know. It might even just start with, well, how you doing? And evolving to what they really want to talk about, which is working on this relationship and trying to fill you out and see whether or not this is something you would still like to do. So wow, Scorpios, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.